dedicated to your mustache has 121 followers. What made you shave off one of America's most iconic mustaches?
It's all white. It's like Santa Claus.
You became the 21st person inducted into Monument Park.
To be out there in that Monument Park is just a great thrill.
Watch Donnie Baseball and the Story of My Number, presented by the New York Lottery. Streaming now exclusively on the Yes app.
Welcome back to Yes for some West Coast baseball as fans are filing in for the series finale between the Yankees and the Angels. Hey everyone, I'm Meredith Morakovitz. The Yankees rotation that has been pitching so well this season was dealt a blow earlier today when Clark Schmidt was placed on the injured list with the right lat strain. I asked Aaron Boone earlier today when he first learned that Schmidt was injured.
Just kind of coming out of his last game, he just wasn't able to recover. You know, he wasn't able to do his throwing that he would normally do in between starts this time through. So we sent him in to get an MRI, and it obviously revealed today. So he'll be shut down for a while now, and hopefully get on the mend.
What is the time frame? You said a while.
So it's probably 4 to 6 weeks of no throw, and then hopefully it build up from there, and we'll see.
While the Yankees wait and see just how long it's going to take for Schmidt to get back, Cody Morris has replaced him on the roster, though it's probably going to be Cody Petit that gets the next start that Schmidt was slated for. Plenty more to come here on the S Network. When we get back, Michael Kay will be joined by Paul O'Neill. First pitch coming your way from Southern California after the break.
Batting second, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
On the track, up the wall, see ya! He continues to wait.
We're at the fourth game, and I'm running out of adjectives for this guy. I mean, he just does everything right.
Soto on the track, leaps and makes the play. Drilled deep to right field. There it goes! See ya! The amazing Soto, and the Yankees lead 5-1.
Weeds, I have you surrounded. You just gonna stand there, or are you gonna take your lawn back?
We're gonna take it back.
We're gonna take it back.
With Scott's Turf Builder Triple Action, it gets 3 jobs done at once. Kills weeds, prevents crabgrass, and keeps your lawn growing strong. Glorious!
No.
Get a bag of Scott's Triple Action today. It's guaranteed.
Feed it, lawn. Feed it.
Truth is, my schedule's pretty jam-packed these days. I've got school Monday through Friday, jiu-jitsu on Thursdays, and library books I've got to get back by Friday. In my weekend, I've got 2. Free birthday parties on Saturday, and Sunday, that's my me time. I am not willing to give that up.
How's that look?
Works for me.
The Yankees Baseball on Yes is brought to you in part by FanDuel. Right now, new FanDuel customers can get $150 in bonus bets if your $5 bet wins. By Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center. And by Hyundai. With a brand new Hyundai, there's joy in every journey. Such a picturesque, beautiful place here in Southern California. Juan Soto is enjoying the first couple of games, as are the Yankees. They split the first 2 games, but they have a chance to win another series, which is something they've been doing consistently, and that's one of the reasons they are where they are. We'll take a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Brought to you by TikTok. Volpe, Soto, and Judge at the top of the order. Stanton, Verdugo, and LeMahieu. That's in the middle. Batting in the number 7 hole and playing second base, Gleyber Torres. Jose Trevino will catch about 8th. And batting 9th and playing third base, it is Oswaldo Cabrera. So the Angels are 0-8 in terms of winning series here at home, so a good opportunity for the Yankees. They certainly have the advantage on the mound.
Yeah, I mean, they gave away the first game. You expected them to win, and they ended up losing late. But, they took a game last night, another nail-biter, and have an opportunity to, keep a good West Coast trip going. So the pitching has been the thing, Michael. Has not been a big offensive series, but starting pitching with Gil last night, it just seems to go on and on.
Well, so they will be facing Patrick Sandoval. 11 starts for Patrick, 2-7, 5.60. more than a strikeout per inning. He has walked 24, a bit too many, and 6 home runs. So let's check out the Nissan pitcher scouting report, Paul.
Well, you better try something else. Last time out versus Cleveland, 3 1/3, gave up 8 runs in a loss, and the 6th highest. His 5.6 ERA is the 6th highest in the American League. It's been a real struggle for him so far. He was opening day pitcher. And on a positive note, his changeup is his most used pitch. Throws it almost 30% of the time. Hitters only hitting 176 against it. So that's what you got to look for.
All right, let's check out the Angels defense presented by Defender. It's Ward, Pilar, and Adele, left to right in the outfield. Infield, Rengifo, Neto, Paris, and Shawnuel. Logan O'Hoppy's behind the plate. Cole Tucker's the DH, and on the mound is Patrick Sandoval. We go to the keys to the game, brought to you by your local Kia dealers.
Well, you touched on it, Michael. Major League worst. The Angels are 7-20 at home this year. Try to keep that going tonight if you're the Yankees. And watch these guys. Rengifo, last 8 games, .455. And Kevin Pillar, who had the night off, an 11-game hitting streak, .488. He had a big night against the Yankees in the first thing. And how does this end? The Yankees happen to have a lead late in the game. Clay Holmes has thrown the last 2 days, so probably not available. You go to Weaver or possibly Canely. We'll see if we get to that point.
Check out the game time weather presented by Bigelow, the official hot tea of the Yankees. It's 68 degrees. That's just how it feels. 2% chance of rain. I don't believe it. 63% humidity, and the wind is from left to right.
2%, huh? They're not a cloud.
Yeah, I don't see it. I don't believe it. Edwin Moscoso is the home plate umpire. Vic Carapazza, the crew chief, at first. Adam Harari at second. And Brian Walsh is over at third. Yankees come in at 38-19. The Angels are 21-34. So you're all set. We've set the table. Now enjoy the buffet. As Anthony Volpe digs in, he's ready. Patrick Sandoval is ready. And let's do it here in Anaheim. Pitch is outside. We're underway. Anthony has a 21-game hitting streak, during which time he's 31 for 91. That's .341. Also a 25-game on-base streak. No problem, blackjack. You get 21, you're good.
Yeah.
But Anthony wants to take a hit right here.
That's right. He wants to bust.
Yes, he
go
does.
over. Sandoval's best pitch is his changeup, and you know, there was a good one there. American League, well, all of Major League Baseball basically been feasting off his fastball. His off-speed stuff, pretty good.
2-2. So Sandoval gave up 12 home runs all of last year, a third of the way through the season, giving up 6 so far. Paul mentioned his last start against Cleveland. He really got roughed up. Swing and a miss. Volpe down on strikes. Got him on the curve.
A couple change-ups and then a breaking ball going down and in. Won't be right over at the top of it.
So here's Juan Soto. And a strike. Soto's last 11 games hitting .357, 6 home runs and 12 ribbies. 3 for 8 in this series. Let's check out Edwin Moscoso. He's considered hitter-friendly. Almost pinned. Fewer inside strikes, fewer low strikes on lefty batters. Edwin in his 5th Major League season. 1-2 on Soto. Yankees took 2 out of 3 in San Diego. They've split the first 2 here in Anaheim. Tomorrow they start a 3-game set in San Francisco against the Giants. 2-2.
Let's say they, Michael. We're part of this. We'll be there too.
We will be there. You getting used to the time change now?
I don't know where I am, to tell you the truth. Sometimes you wake up early, sometimes you sleep in. I haven't figured it out.
That'll be out of play. It's hard to find anything negative about Soto. He's been so great, but he has just one hit in his last 10 at-bats in the first inning. But he does walk.
You got to dig deep to find something.
You really have to dig deep. Well, he tried for one, but right at Paris. 2-away.
But did everything right. Hit it right on the nose. He's having to be right at the second baseman.
And here's Aaron Judge. One and 0.
Well, because of his off-speed stuff, trying to get guys out front, swing its pitches. It leads the American League in the top 5 of pitches per inning. Well over 18 pitches per inning. Is not one of the faster workers. If there's not a pitch clock, we might be here a while, Michael.
Sandoval was the Angels' opening day starter, but he has struggled, and he wears his emotions on his sleeve. And he said when he's struggling the way he is, he can't even look at himself in the mirror. I know the feeling, Patrick.
I try to avoid that now, too.
Yeah.
You know, even when we do pregame and it's in 4K, I don't even want to look at the monitor.
No.
It doesn't look back at me very good.
No. The ravages of age.
Try to hide from him out here on the West Coast. It doesn't help. You got all the pretty people out here, huh?
3-1 on Judge. Sandoval, though, in his last 3 seasons, a combined 3.53 ERA, so already he's involved in trade speculation. Pulled the string, slow curveball. 3-2.
Again, we keep talking about his off-speed stuff. That's how he's going to get Yankee hitters out. I mean, the fastball, he just does not want to get in counts where he has to challenge people with fastballs.
Strike 3. Judge down looking. 1-2-3 inning for Sandoval. Angels coming to bat.
Weeds. I have you surrounded. You just gonna stand there? Or are you gonna take your lawn back?
We're gonna take it back.
We're gonna take it back.
With Scott's Turf Builder triple action, it gets 3 jobs done at once. Kills weeds, prevents crabgrass, and keeps your lawn growing strong. Glorious!
No.
Get a bag of Scott's Triple Action today. It's guaranteed.
Feed it, lawn. Feed it.
Investment opportunities are everywhere you turn. But at T. Rowe Price, we're letting curiosity light the way, asking smart questions about opportunities like advances in healthcare and how these innovations will create a healthier world tomorrow. Better questions, better outcomes.
Well, the Yankees go down in order against Sandoval. Now it's Rodon's turn against this Angels starting lineup, brought to you by TikTok. Shotwell, first baseman, leads off. Rengifo at third, Ward in left. That's the top of the order. Middle of the order, the red-hot Kevin Pillar. Then it's Logan O'Hoppe and Joe Adell. And the bottom third, Neto, Tucker, and Paris. Let's check out Carlos Rodon. This is his 12th start, 6-2, 2.95. You see the other numbers. Let's check out the Nissan Pitchers scouting report.
Well, last 7, he has really been on top of his game. It is lately 5-1 with a 2.61 ERA in his last 7 starts. And make it 5. Comes into tonight winning his last 4 consecutive starts. But does he have Angel trouble? Well, we'll see. In 6 career starts against L.A., 2-4 with a 5.34 ERA. So I'm sure he'll try to change that tonight.
So Shonowell is ready, lefty against lefty, to start this off in the bottom of the first. Fouled away. Shonowell is 0 for 8 in the series. Popped up. Volpe. 1 down. Check out the Yankee defense presented by Defender. Verdugo, Judge, and Soto. In the outfield, left to right, Cabrera, Volpe, Torres, and LeMahieu third to first. Trevino behind the plate. Stanton, the DH, and Rodon on the mound. You know, outside the hotel yesterday, I saw a Defender. Beautiful car.
Oh, I love them.
Well, really great.
They're the best.
Yeah. Here's Rengifo. 1-0.
It's not the only nice cars driving around our hotel. It's a pretty nice little area.
Yeah,
huh?
it's not too bad.
You know that place that you said I wanted to buy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they didn't accept my offer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. I tried to lowball them. Didn't work.
I think you could settle in here if you got used to the time. A lot of golfing.
Too far from New York, Michael. Gotta get to New York every once in a while, right? There it is.
You're going to build right there.
Look at that. Huh? It looks fake.
Ground ball to Volpe. 2-way. Here's Taylor Ward. And a strike. Dropped a curveball in there.
Hey, Taylor Ward leading this team with 11 home runs and 34 RBIs. And 33 and 34 were the 2 big RBIs opening night here in this series. Off Clay Holmes. Gave the Angels a win.
Yeah, that was a loss that stung, but they came right back and won last night. Looked like it was going to sting again last night, but Holmes got out of it in the bottom of the 9th inning.
You know, all that stuff happens so quick, and, you know, you figure how we got to get out of this, and the next thing you know, 6 pitches later, game's over. A couple pitches, double play, another ground ball, and, Michael, we were heading for the Uber lot.
Fly ball shallow right. Soto is there and puts it away for the final out. Both teams go down 1-2-3 in the first, and we go to the second.
Weeds. I have you surrounded. You just gonna stand there? Or are you gonna take your lawn back?
We're gonna take it back.
We're gonna take it back.
With Scott's Turf Builder Triple Action, it gets 3 jobs done at once. Kills weeds, prevents crabgrass, and keeps your lawn growing strong. Glorious!
No.
Get a bag of Scott's Triple Action today. It's guaranteed.
Feed it, lawn. Feed it.
It's 10 feet. 1 shot makes you a soup for 24 hours.
Waiting for the break of day. Getting up to splash my face. Wanting just to stay away. Should I try to do some?
Summer is around the corner. Put your plans in motion with great deals at the Ford Memorial Day sales event. Now, returning lessees can lease a Ford F-150 for $399 a month, only at your local Ford stores.
At KFC, grab 2 pieces of hot, juicy chicken, a side of mashed potatoes and gravy, and a biscuit for just $4.99. Son of a bucket, that's a good deal. New taste of KFC deals. only at KFC.
Safe space in my community. It's a million faces in a mirror, and everyone belongs. Find your why for a better us.
Well, let's check out FanDuel's live same-game parlay. Right now, new FanDuel customers can get $150 in bonus bets if your $5 bet wins. It's pretty nice.
I'd say there's something about the water that's magical, Michael. You just want to jump in it. That salt water's good for you. That's what I hear, at least. Told you it's cold down here, though. The ocean's cold. It's in the 60s.
You can lower it, throw a couple of cubes in there. You got your cold plunge.
Cold plunge? Yeah. Well, I strayed from the cold plunge today. Did the cryotherapy at the hotel.
How'd that work for you?
It was weird. It was supposed to be 120 below zero, something like that. You're standing there, and you feel the cold air, but it doesn't stick with you very long. See how I feel tomorrow, though. Might get up and run some sprints. I'll be right back in that little chamber.
That one is hammered to left field, and Ward is right there. The MLB Ballpark app will complete your next visit to your favorite ballpark. Buy and manage game tickets, redeem offers, access exclusive content, much more. Download the MLB Ballpark app today. Here's Alex Verdugo, very quietly. He's built a 10-game hitting streak.
If you break down what he's done to this part of the year, I mean, he's been really solid offensively. He's kind of sneaking in the middle of the order just because he contacts, good at driving in runs, and defensively, he's really shown that he's a good left fielder.
Check this swing, 2-1. Yankees are 20-11 on the road, second to the Orioles, who are 16-8. Allen is hammered to center field, and Pilar runs it down. 2 outs. Hit it well.
Yeah, this inning, both balls struck well. Just two line drives, left field and then center.
Well, here's LeMahieu. He's jumped from the number 9 spot to number 6 in the order. 1 for 6 so far since coming back. So they've played them all 3 games. And you know, Aaron Boone said on Tuesday that probably sit him tomorrow in San Francisco. And a strike. One and one. Told you the Yankees do very well on the road. The Angels are 7-20 at home.
Not real good, is it?
No. So you kind of set up here.
I think there's some ballparks that I think other players, opposing players, look forward to coming to, and Anaheim being one of them. The weather's perfect, beautiful ballpark, good ballpark to hit in.
And the fans are very chill, so they're not going to really get on you. And the Yankees have the advantage of so many Yankee fans here. But that did not help them on Tuesday when they lost the game in the 9th.
Mm-hmm.
Grounded to short, Neto. And the Yankees go down in order, 1, 2, 3. Go to the bottom of the second, nothing.
I'm Patriotic Kenny.
And hi, I'm Amanda on TikTok.
My scooter broke down. I went into a depression.
How do you feel about that?
Pretty sad.
And I posted it to show that Kenny's not always happy. Within 24 hours, people had donated over $5,000.
Oh, you're kidding.
We set up the Patriotic Kenny Foundation to give mobility scooters to veterans.
It has changed my life tremendously.
None of this would have happened without TikTok.
My name is Jorge Gaviria, and this is my business, Hacienda. We bring heirloom corn products from Mexico to every kitchen. I chose my Spark Cash Plus card from Capital One because I earn unlimited 2% cash back on everything I buy. With no preset spending limit, my purchasing power adapts to meet my business needs. And I reinvest my 2% cash back to help grow our business with new products, like our tabletop masa mill. My Spark card helps me fulfill my mission of bringing masa to the masses. What's in your wallet?
At KFC, grab 2 pieces of hot, juicy chicken, a side of mashed potatoes and gravy, and a biscuit for just $4.99. Son of a bucket, that's a good deal. New taste of KFC.
Well, it's time for Pinstripe Pride, brought to you by Toyota, the official hybrid vehicles of the Yankees. Tonight's picture was submitted by Bridget and Jen. They recently celebrated their friend Beth's birthday with a trip to Yankee Stadium. Hope you saw a win. Use the hashtag Toyota Pinstripe Pride. Mention yes in pictures you post to social media to reflect your love for the Bronx Bombers. We might spotlight you in a future game. 0-0 as we go to the bottom of the second inning. And there's a strike. Rodon threw 10 pitches in the first inning. Second time this season throwing 10 or fewer pitches in the first inning. And it's noteworthy because he only had 2 such first innings all of last season. Did he go? Yes, he did. Pilar down on strikes.
Well, Pilar's been their hottest hitter. To see him walking back to the dugout is a good sign for the Yankees. Could not hold up.
All right, so Paul, I have to ask you something. We come into the ballpark with a bus, and we walk in through the right field wall, which is closed right now, but it's open then. As O'Hoppe hits one deep to left field. See ya. 1-0 Angels. Oh, did he crush that?
Yeah, O'Hoppe's second home run of the series. Right center, and now this crushed this one to left field. 7th of the year.
He's the only one who got the heel yesterday.
That ball up in the strike zone, and it didn't quite get there. Hoppe crushed it.
Here's Joe Adele. He's 0 for his last 15. Anyway, so we're walking through the right field wall, and I continue to walk across the grass to go toward the Yankee dugout to go upstairs. And I see you. You're right behind me. And you kind of veer off to the right a little bit, and you're standing in right field. Were you playing memory lane or what?
It was unbelievable. I stood where you would play because I haven't been out in right field, and I looked around. It looks so big when you can't run. I'm just thinking, I got no chance to get to anything here. And it's funny, about a minute later, Verdugo came in, and I was telling him the same thing. He said, you get to it. I said, no, I wouldn't. It just looks so big. When, you're out there. It's been a long time, obviously, but this is always a great field. I mean, walking in, Michael, have you ever seen grass? It looks like a putting green.
It does look like a putting green. I was wondering what was going through your mind, so that was it.
Yeah, I didn't want to have the game on the line and have it hit my way. That's what was going through my mind.
Swing and a miss. Adele down on strikes, 2 away.
We've taken a lot of walks together this trip.
We
Michael.
have.
You know
It's beautiful.
That slider down and in, you get ahead, guys will chase it. Yesterday, I don't know how many times he threw that high fastball out of the strike zone. Angel hitters, they will leave the strike zone with 2 strikes.
Neto checks his swing. So he has allowed 10 home runs this season, all of them solo. That's what Catfish Hunter used to do.
Mm-hmm.
One and one. Two-one on Neto. Neto's 0 for his last 5. Now 2-2.
Yeah, I saw Aaron Boone today, this morning, and was talking about that play yesterday. And Neto obviously misjudged the ball. And, you know, he agreed. I mean, once it's an infield fly, it should be dead. There was no reason for Soto to be called out. There was nowhere to go. But Neto had misjudged it and actually created the contact going into Soto. So an odd play. Like you said, I think we've seen it twice this year already, huh?
Yep, just a week ago. High fly ball, left field and deep. Going back, Verdugo, he's on the track, and he makes the play for the final out. But O'Hoppe's home run gives the Angels a 1-0 lead as we go to the 3rd.
My name's Jorge Gaviria, and this is my business, Hacienda. We bring heirloom corn products from Mexico to every kitchen. I chose my Spark Cash Plus card from Capital One because I earn unlimited 2% cash back on everything I buy. With no preset spending limit, my purchasing power adapts to meet my business needs. And I reinvest my 2% cash back to help grow our business with new products, like our tabletop masa mill. My Spark card helps me fulfill my mission of bringing masa to the masses. What's in your wallet?
I'm Patriotic Kenny.
And hi, I'm Amanda on TikTok.
My scooter broke down. I went into a depression.
How do you feel about that?
Pretty sad.
And I posted it to show that Kenny's not always happy. Within 24 hours, people had donated over $5,000.
Oh, you're kidding.
We set up the Patriotic Kenny Foundation to give mobility scooters to veterans.
It has changed my life tremendously.
None of this would have happened without TikTok.
Dynamic air suspension, all-wheel steering, configurable terrain response, effortless in the extreme.
Premium KitchenAid appliances. Get everything you need to make a statement in the kitchen and on the table. Shop Lowe's now for great Memorial Day deals.
Follow Yes Network on TikTok for exclusive behind-the-scenes content, game highlights, and the latest Yankees news. Don't miss out. Join the ultimate sports community today.
Look like the Newport Pier there, Michael. I think we were cruising by that today.
People having a good time. Gleyber Torres leads off. Fouled away. Well, we told you the scouting report on the Angels and why they've struggled this year. They're not bad offensively. It's kind of like middle of the pack. But they're bad pitching-wise. But they've really held the Yankees down in both games.
Yeah, I don't think either team has really gotten it, got it going offensively. There's been some home runs and some big hits, but not a lot. You talk about Sandoval. This is his 6th start at the Big A this year. 0-5 with a 7.11 ERA.
Now, for the Yankees, there have been very few bumps in the road. some of them have been significant, losing Garrett Cole. But the guy who replaced him in the rotation, Luis Gil, is pitching out of his mind. Had a great performance yesterday, and obviously they didn't have DJ LeMahieu for a third of the season. But the news today about Clark Schmidt, that's kind of a kick in the teeth. He'd been pitching very well.
Yeah, he has. And I think he had gotten over where, he believed he can pitch late into the games now, too. And he's really kind of found himself as far as learning what he has that night. Glaber thinks this is ball 4. Moscaso not so thinking the same.
3-2. So, Meredith, how did this lat injury crop up? When did it manifest itself?
You know what, Michael? It's funny. After his last start in San Diego, he said afterwards he felt like it was one of those starts where he wasn't 100%. It was a bit of a grind, but he didn't mean it in the way that necessarily he was injured. It just seemed like it was a little tougher for him to navigate that lineup. It was more the next day and the day thereafter where he didn't recover like he typically does after a start, where he thought, okay, maybe something is wrong here. They sent him for an MRI yesterday. They got the results today. He saw Dr. Neil Elitrosh today just to get another opinion, and it's going to be 4 to 6 weeks, guys. And once that 4 to 6 weeks is up, it's going to be another probably 4+ weeks to build back up as a starter. So we're looking at a significant amount of time here. You hope it's not too severe. Clark Schmidt was not in the clubhouse earlier today to talk to the media. He most likely will be post-game, so we could hear directly from him, but that is mostly per Aaron Boone, guys.
That's the injury report brought to you by Montefiore Einstein, the official hospital of the New York Yankees. Meredith, 4 to 6 weeks and then a build-up again. We're talking about losing Clark Schmidt for about 2.5 months.
Potentially. It all depends how it heals, how he feels. That'll be dependent on how quickly he can build back up. But that is the initial prognosis, 4 to 6 weeks. And there are some Yankees fans that are thinking, well, why not just bring Garrett Cole back? He's starting to throw. He's throwing simulated games. The Yankees are not bringing Garrett Cole back any sooner than he is ready. He threw in Tampa today, another simulated game. They're now going to have a discussion based on how he feels, how he recovers, if the next step is going to be a rehab assignment for him. It looks like it's trending in that direction, but an official decision has not been made, so he still needs to continue his build-up process. In the meantime, Cody Morris is here in Anaheim as an option for Aaron Boone, but it's likely going to be Cody Petit when Schmidt's spot in the rotation comes up on Saturday.
Well, it's a tough blow for Schmidt because, as you mentioned, Paul, he really had gotten over that hump. He was a big-time starter.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, he's been consistent all year. Meredith, you were at work today. Michael and I were just kind of hanging out. You were at work. You had a lot of stuff to say back there.
You act like this is just today, Paul. Every day I try to get a little nugget in here or there, you know? Big news, though, today. Not news the Yankees wanted to release, but it happens.
You know, a couple of days ago, I asked Aaron Boone, have you played, this was back in the Bronx, have you played over in your head what you're going to do when Garrett Cole comes back? He said, I haven't even thought about it. Because I'm telling you, these things do work out. And sometimes it's not good, but somebody's going to go down. So why would you worry about it 6 weeks before you have to when it could just resolve itself?
Yeah, it usually does, too. You're right. Another off-speed pitch down in the strike zone. We're going to get to a point where if he does not use that fastball enough, that the Yankee hitters are going to start sitting soft for the changeup and the breaking ball.
Here's Oswaldo Cabrera. One and 0. So Cabrera playing third today. LeMahieu's playing first as they give Rizzo a day off against the lefty. Fly ball right field. Adele puts it away for out number 2. Well, tomorrow night, the Yankees' West Coast swing continues with a matchup against the San Francisco Giants. Pre-game coverage begins at 9:30 with first pitch scheduled for 10:15. And remember, if you get Yes on TV, then you get a Yes app for free. So here's Anthony Volpe. Struck out in the first inning. sitting on a 21-game hitting streak. Tries to push bunt, fouls it off into the Yankee dugout.
Boy, if you look at that right side, it is wide open with the shift, and Glaber being on first base, being held on. I mean, that right side, you could push bunt it. You could do anything you want to try to shoot the ball that way. A lot of room.
So with a 21-game streak, Joe DiMaggio has the longest hitting streak for a Yankee 23 or younger. And at the age of 22, in 1937, he had 22 in a row. Fly ball center field. Pilar makes the play. And the Yankees go down here in the third. They leave one on. We go to the bottom of the third.
Today and every day at the Home Depot, it's easy to shop and swap for the features you want at the lowest prices guaranteed. So you get reliable appliances like Whirlpool, exactly how you want them. Shop top brands in-store and online at the Home Depot.
Someone needs to customize and save hundreds with Liberty Mutual. Wait, there's an elevator?
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
It's 10 feet. One shot makes you a soup for 24 hours.
Waiting for the break of day. Getting up to splash my face. Wanting just to stay away. Should I try to do so?
Well, fans, with Yes Rewards, loyalty goes a long way. Stream live games on the Yes app and complete quests to earn badges. Reach All-Star level and you can get a free item from our swag store. Make it to MVP and receive a $50 gift card. Go to the Yes app to check your balance and start earning today.
The swag store, huh?
I'd like to go shop at the swag store.
I've been up there. Get a few trinkets out of there.
Tucker fouls it away, and bottom of third is underway, 0-1. Well, this is just the fourth time in the last 18 games they have not scored a run in the first 3 innings, and it also happened last night. So Luis Heel ended the month of May with a 0.70 ERA. What a month for him. And only 2 Yankees in history had a lower ERA in a month. Hiroki Kuroda had a 0.55 in July of 2013, and David Cone in July of 1998 had a 0.69.
You know, that's a tough crowd, too, because he went in yesterday with I think it was 0.59.
Mm-hmm.
Give up 1 run, it goes over, 0.7.
You're a victim of your own success.
Wow.
But he has been terrific. I was reading a couple stories today where they said it's early, but you really have to consider him to start the All-Star game.
Well, he's in the league's top, no doubt about it, and he just continues to get better. He's almost like surprising himself how good he is.
Tucker goes down. Let's check out the Audi electric moment. Experience a fully electric Audi vehicle at your local tri-state Audi dealer today.
Yeah, he was phenomenal last night, and he really used a high fastball, just continually outside the strike zone. Angels couldn't hold up on it. He was just dominant from the first pitch on.
Here's Kyron Paris. Big cut, swing and a miss. The last time that Rodon was here in Anaheim, it didn't go well. It was July 19th of last season, and he went 4 1/3. He gave up 4 hits, 6 runs. He walked 5 and struck out 3. And you know, the whole year was a struggle for him. But that game was kind of a microcosm of the whole second half. And that was the game where he walked off the mound, threw a kiss to the crowd. And he's come a long way since that. And there is that moment. You know, a couple of fans were razzing him behind the dugout, so he did that. Kind of much better than what Jack McDowell did.
Yeah. A little love language, huh?
That was one of the great New York Post headlines, the Yankee Flipper.
Yankee Flipper, I do remember that.
Two and two on the number 9 batter, Paris. Off the mound, grabbed there by Torres, and they get the out at first. Not sure if that hit Rodon or the rubber, but it slowed it down a bit for Glaber.
Yeah, Glaber really just kind of lunged, got an in-between hop, and luckily went into his glove. It looked like it just caught the top of the mound, but yeah, just kind of a stab there. Then a good off-balance throw. Well, there you can see right field, second base, with the opening in the upper deck. Sun still coming through. Can drive you nuts as an outfielder or an infielder trying to pick up the ball.
Yeah, he seems to be standing in the one sliver of light, and he's the one player that's affected by it. Fly ball right field. Soto will put it away, and Rodon retires the Angels in order. 1, 2, 3, and we'll go to the 4th. 1-0 LA.
Get 3.9% APR for 48 months plus $1,000 purchase allowance on a 2024 Cadillac Lyriq when you finance through Cadillac Financial.
Every night, even when my heart was sad, I wished for you to sign up. I got so sick that I couldn't go to school, but I still made people laugh. But when we matched, it was the best day ever. Dear donor, your blood stem cells saved me from leukemia. Thank you forever and ever and ever. Sincerely, Owen.
Experience the true joy of saving a life at nmdp.org.
The Library of Congress invites you to visit the revamped Veterans History Project website, where firsthand accounts shared by U.S. military veterans are accessible to the public. Performing a search of the collection is easy. First, go to loc.gov/vets. Click Explore the Collections. Scroll down to Search the VHP Collections and click. Make sure you're searching this collection, and with simple keywords, you can find what you're looking for. Visit loc.gov/vets today.
Well, Juan Soto will lead off the 4th inning. We'll take a look at stats with Lowe's. This is what he's done the last 11 games. Been on fire, 357, 6 home runs and 12 ribbies, an OPS of 1.293. And they're making Sandoval take a new glove. Nope, wasn't Sandoval, it was Shonowell. So he just got a new glove. That's why we have a little bit of a delay. Soto hit the ball right on the screws in the first inning, right at Paris. Second time this season, the Yankees have had no hits in the first 3 innings. The other was May 10th at Tampa Bay, but the Yankees won that game 2-0. Trailing this one 1-0. And a 1-0 count to Soto. One base runner, Gleyber Torres, walked to open up the third. I saw Paul, his front foot, he's on his toe. What does that do?
Well, he'll do that until he gets 2 strikes and he'll go flat-footed. But by getting, your front foot and he kind of turns it in, it kind of makes you turn into your backside a little bit more, which creates a little more power. Make sure that you load on your backside, because I've talked to him numerous times about, he uses his legs a lot to create bat speed. And that just kind of starts you off there. But with 2 strikes, he'll go flat-footed for a little less movement. So Sandoval asked the umpire, is that down? And Soto's nodding yes, it's down.
He's wrong.
In my book, he said it's low.
And there's ball 4. So Soto starts off the inning with a walk. Got to send out birthday wishes, Paul.
All right.
My sister's birthday today.
Nice.
And I cannot believe that I'm even related to her. She's so different, so nice, so giving. She's the complete opposite of me.
And did you get the present all taken care of before you left?
We agreed that we'll do it when we get back.
Do later?
Yeah.
You're a busy man. You don't have time to be shopping for birthday presents.
Here's Judge. And there's a strike. He does not like that call. He struck out looking in the first inning. One and one. Judge in May, 364, 491 on base percentage. 23 extra base hits. That's the most extra base hits in a month for a Yankee since Bobby Mercer in 1972.
You've heard of that guy, huh?
Yes, I have, and we miss him. High drive, left field, Ward back, track, wall, see ya. A long 2-run home run for Judge. 2-1 Yankees.
Aaron Judge, I said you're going to use that fastball enough, or they're going to start sitting on that breaking ball, and that looks like what he did. Got an off-speed pitch and just shot it out of here for his 18th of the year, 40th RBI. One swing of the bat, the Yankees take the lead.
And 41st.
Oh, that's right. It's a 2-run home. I took a point away from him.
18 home runs and another extra base hit. Also extends his on-base streak 26 straight games. So the most extra base hits in May. He's now tied with Babe and Lou, and he's one ahead of DiMaggio. When you're on a list with Babe and Lou and Joe D, I mean, you're chipping away at the Mount Rushmore.
It's not like it's an easy thing to do, obviously. I mean, what he's doing in May, those are the kind of names that, should be associated with the May that Aaron Judge has had. Yeah, he's talking about the curveball. You just have to, as a hitter, see a fastball once in a while, or you can go up there and just sit on those breaking balls and changeups.
3-2 on Stanton. And strike 3. Stanton thought it was ball 4.
Well, this is how the Yankees took the lead. Breaking ball just didn't have a lot of bite right off the bat of Aaron Judge. You know where it's heading.
And a strike to Verdugo. Thought it was low and inside. There's a base hit through the left side. Sounds like a broken bat for Verdugo, but he'll take the hit.
It looked like he was actually checking the bat as he saw it get through the hole. Obviously, you know, you want to hustle in case he bobbles it, but he was checking his bat all the way down first base. Inside out swing. Kind of felt a little vibration. You know, is this cracked? Yep, I think it is. I'll get another one next time.
And a strike to LeMahieu. One and one. LeMahieu grounded to short. That was in the second. So 1 on, 1 out. 2 runs in on the Judge home run. His 18th of the year. Chop to short. Neto to Paris. To Shonowell. 6-4-3 double play ends the inning, but not before the captain goes crunch. His 18th home run of the year. A 2-run blast. And it lands. Yankees lead 2-1.
Never seen it like this before. Whoa, make you wanna get that, get that. Got him coming back for more. Let's go. Yeah, I'ma bring the wow. Yeah. I'ma bring the wow. Yeah, I'ma bring the wow.
Lease the Genesis GV80 for $349 per month. Exclusively at your tri-state Genesis retailers.
The book is called Surrender. 40 songs, 1 story.
Whoa!
Yes?
How do you sleep at night?
Oh, on a mattress from Mattress Firm. I sleep. All right, I'm going.
It's the Mattress Firm Memorial Day sale. Save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic and get a $300 instant gift. Get matched at Mattress Firm. Sleep at night.
T-Mobile savings, take one. Guys, focus. Here's the line. At T-Mobile, you get tons of benefits, and you can still save versus the other guys. Focus.
Hello, T-Mobile. Oh, that you might
Okay, stop. Just say it like this. At T-Mobile, you can save on every plan, and you get great benefits with Magenta Status.
Magenta Status. Yeah! I'll show you my Magenta Status.
Okay, I'll just do it. Check out the T-Mobile Savings Calculator to see how much you can save. And right now, we'll even pay off your phone when you switch.
Looking for the perfect grill? Find yours at Ace, where the perfect grill comes with free assembly and delivery. Find a Weber, Big Green Egg, Traeger, or Blackstone, and get the one that's right for you. Only at your local Ace.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Cadillac Scoreboard. Yankees lead 2-1 as we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Rengifo will lead off against Rodon. Right over second base. Gleyber Torres is there. One away. That almost got Rodon, but it's just an out.
A couple come back right back up the box. Last time on the ground, this one a line drive right over his head. Gleyber playing up the middle. Easy play.
Now, there's another aspect to Judge's home run. It was his 275th career home run. And that ties him with Jorge Posada for 8th place all-time on the Yankee home run list. Grounded foul. A 1-1. 2-1.
Well, like the sun and the shadows are completely gone. Now it's up to the hitters to put on a show. You know, there used to be times where they would intentionally start games like at twilight. Nolan Ryan, I mean, he was throwing no-hitters. It was tough to pick up the baseball with the shadows and the sun, especially when Nolan was throwing about 100.
Strike three. Ward down looking, two-way.
Do you remember that game in '79? He almost got his 5th no-hitter against the Yankees. They started Louis Tiant against Nolan Ryan, and he was very close to getting his. I think Sandy Koufax and he both had 4 no-hitters. National audience, big-time game. The Yankees broke it up.
Well, he ended up with 7, and he had a lot of one-hitters. A lot of one-hitters. He was about as dominant as they come.
Yeah, you know, a stumper to that, Michael, is Nolan Ryan, one of the greatest pitchers of all time. He never won a Cy Young.
Yep. His number 30 retired here. And that one is skied into left center. Judge is there to retire Pilar. And the Angels go down in order. Rodon's retired 8 in a row.
Recipes. Recipes that are more than their ingredients. Recipes written by hand and lost to time can now be analyzed and restored using the power of Dell AI, preserving memories and helping to write new ones.
Just two best friends trying things that are new. We got this guy and this guy too. It's taco.
I don't think the sitcom is working.
Yeah, I agree. At least we got these Cantina chicken tacos, though.
This is the GMC Sierra, powered by the TurboMax engine, with the confidence of 430 pound-feet of best-in-class standard torque. GMC Sierra, it's the truck. Get 1.9% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models, or current eligible GMC owners get over $7,800 total value. We are professional grade GMC.
New York, you never fail to amaze us. You take our power and you make it powerful. We're building the clean energy grid every New Yorker deserves. This is energy for every day.
Well, tomorrow on Yes, catch the best of highlights from the Talking Yanks podcast, including their weekly appearance with Aaron Boone. Watch it tomorrow at 6:30 and after the postgame on Yes and the Yes app. Yankees lead 2-1. Gleyber Torres will start off the 5th inning. Only 3 hits in the game, 2 by the Yankees, 1 by the Angels. Pitch outside.
Michael, somebody just sent me a quote from that game for Nolan Ryan, because it was one of those 5 o'clock starts. And during batting practice, Thurman Munson sent a message to Ryan through the Angel pitcher Jim Barr. You can tell Nolan Ryan it won't matter what the light's like at 5 o'clock, because I can't hit him at 8 o'clock either. It's back when baseball was kind of fun, right? A little razzing between teams.
That was when the Angels had Ryan and Tanana.
Back when Frank Tanana threw hard.
He kind of reinvented himself when he hurt his arm. He became more of a this and that sort of pitcher, but he was nasty.
He was with the Yankees when I first came over. Was it a year or two?
That would have been a good name, that Yankee.
Yeah. Troy Benjamin's going to have to redo his Yankee today.
Three and two on Glaber. Swing and a miss, got him. Speaking of Name That Yankee, it's brought to you by Prevagen, #1 pharmacist recommended memory support brand. All right, 1,886 hits, 332 home runs, 1,024 ribbies with the Yankees in 75. Angels from 76 to 77. A lot of time with the Giants, 68 to 74. Now I have an idea, but I don't think it would be a 7. I think it would be a 10. I'll ask our producer.
I'm lip reading over here, Mike. Did you get it?
Nope. Skied to right field off the bat of Trevino. Adele there. 2 away. I got it.
You got it?
Yep.
I feel like I'm just going to take the night off then, Michael. This is a team game. You got it. I'm just going to take the night off.
You're good.
I'm off.
You got yesterday.
That's right. Meredith, you don't even have to participate. Michael's got it. Right?
Tomorrow. I got it tomorrow. You guys can take tomorrow off.
You're feeling San Francisco?
All in, yeah.
You got big sexy yesterday. That's enough.
Nice. You know what I'm hoping, though, when we go to San Francisco, at some point, and we were talking before the game that Willie Mays is there, and he does go to the ballpark often. My just all-time idol as a baseball player.
And you got a chance to meet him when you played, right?
I did. I had told their clubhouse guy the first year over there, you know, I'd heard he comes, and I told him how big a fan I was. He called me in, and he said, Willie Mays is in the dugout. Went over and sat down with one of my bats, and still have it today. He signed it, talked to me for a while. Never forget it. It was in the old Candlestick Park. You ever been there?
Yes, I was there for the earthquake.
Yeah. Boy, that was not a fun ballpark to play. Although late in the year, it got better. But midsummer, it was freezing. Wind started blowing. The fog would come in. Just wasn't made for baseball. Wow. In the old days, without the nets in the dugout, Michael, this would have been a scary one here.
Somebody's hurt, probably.
Ball just shot over there. No time to react.
Fouls it away. Well, Bobby Mercer was traded from the Yankees to the Giants and hated Kansas.
Oh, it's a horrible place.
Hated it. And he made a comment, you know, that was when Patty Hearst was kidnapped.
Yeah.
And he said, they want to find Patty Hearst, look in the upper deck at Candlestick Park. Cabrera goes down, doesn't like the call, and he wasn't ready with the clock. So they said, strike 3. And he's having a talk with Edwin Moscoso as the Yankees go down in order. We're halfway through. It's 2-1 Yankees, and here's how it broke down for that third strike. They say he was not in there with 8.
Deep into the line and gone.
What a night.
Diversity is in our nature. Diverse cultures, identities, skills, and knowledge. Diversity is in nature, too. biodiversity, plants, animals, and ecosystems. It connects us and sustains us. But nature's biodiversity is at risk now more than ever before, and our own future is at stake. So ask yourself, how can you contribute to protecting all life on our planet? Because the future is in our hands.
Now streaming on an all-new episode of The Story of My Number.
An Instagram account dedicated to your mustache has 121 followers. What made you shave off one of America's most iconic mustaches?
It's all white. It's like Santa Claus.
You became the 21st person inducted into Monument Park.
To be out there in that Monument Park is just a great thrill.
Watch Donnie Baseball on The Story of My Number, presented by the New York Lottery. Streaming now exclusively on the Yes app.
Well, fans, check out the all-new episode of the Yes App series, The Story of My Number, presented by the New York Lottery. On this week's show, host Gracie Cashman goes behind the numbers with Don Mattingly, tell the story of his career, now streaming exclusively on the Yes App. New episodes drop every Thursday on the Yes App. Other episodes available now: Aaron Boone, Tina Martinez, and Andrew Eugene Pettit. Oh, Hoppy swings and misses. Count 0-2. Hoppy with a home run in the second inning. That's the Angels' run. Well, there is a member of our Yes family that is very angry at you.
At me?
At you.
What'd I do now?
Jack Curry.
Okay.
Wrote a book with you.
Right.
Said I sat down, spoke to the guy for hundreds of hours, 300 pages. He never told me the Willie Mays story.
Well, you know what? Jack asked me about hitting and what I did. I mean, it didn't ask about Willie Mays. He didn't ask who my favorite player was.
So you're blaming him?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to just throw stuff out unless you ask the question.
I told him you're holding out for the sequel. Grounded deep to third. Cabrera backhands and fires one away. You keep those extra stories. You and I will put a book together.
You know what? Every once in a while, things pop in your head. You forgot about it 10 years ago. Last time I was thinking, I didn't even know about it. It just pops in your head.
Here's Joe Adele.
It's kind of like you said, we were walking in. I went over and stood in right field, and I thought, I used to be able to get a fly ball around here. I got no chance now.
Adele struck out in the second.
The microphone works. You hear that?
Yeah. Well, it might not work anymore after that foul ball. Fouled away. Still 1-2.
Look at Rodon's stuff tonight. I mean, he's starting to mix in a few changeups this inning to O'Hoppe, but still good fastball. He's had a good breaking ball down and into righties. And again, just another good start for the Yankee pitching staff.
Popped up. 2 away. Rumor has it that Adele is now 0 for his last 17.
Yeah.
Pitching decisions presented by Sage. Let's see what Rodon's doing.
Well, he's really had a good breaking ball today. You see that ball down and in, and that's sharp, and it usually comes when on a night that he has his good fastball also. And so far, so good for Rodon tonight. You know, my guy, I don't want that to go by because you snuck the little Adele song in there, and it just,
You're the only one who catches it.
Oh.
I'm working for an audience of one. I really am.
I was very impressed, by the way.
Thank you. Well, his slider's been great tonight. 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. 2 away here in the 5th. High pop-up. Backpedaling LeMahieu. Glaber makes the play, and that'll do it. 11 in a row retired by Rodon.
Weeds, I have you surrounded. You just gonna stand there, or are you gonna take your lawn back?
We're gonna take it back.
We're gonna take it back. With Scott's Turf Builder triple action, it gets 3 jobs done at once. Kills weeds, prevents crabgrass, and keeps your lawn growing strong. Glorious!
No.
Get a bag of Scott's Triple Action today. It's guaranteed.
Feed it, lawn. Feed it.
Who but W.B. Mason?
Phone call from the boss? Sorry. Outdoor time. It's me time.
I hear that. That's why we protect all your vehicles here. But hey, nothing wrong with sticking it to the boss.
Oh, Flo, you're gonna take that? Why would that concern me? Because you're aren't you the...
Huh. We never actually discussed hierarchy.
Okay, why don't we just stick to letting Dave know how much he can save when he bundles his home or auto with his boat or RV?
Wait, I thought Jamie was the boss.
It's funny because I'm not boss material.
Is it possible to be more capable and more practical? Be able to perform here and here. Make a statement while barely making a sound. And command the road, as well as what lies ahead. How we get there matters. Get exceptional offers at your local Audi dealer.
Ryan Rucco here with your Audi update. Taking a look at the A's in the race. Mason Miller, the gas thrower, gives up his first home run of the year. Jose Siri, a solo shot to tie it in the 9th and then in the 12th. The Rays win it. Richie Palacios rings it off the right field wall. Rays walk it off 6-5 the final, guys.
Well, back here at the Big A, Angel Stadium, Monitor Einstein scoreboard shows the Yankees with a 2-1 lead over the Angels. We start the 6th inning. Anthony Volpe will start it off against Patrick Sandoval. Breaking ball just misses. 1-0. Anthony's 0 for 2. Two and 0. Two and 1. You know, Paul, you come out to California, you get to see stars. And they even drop by the booth every now and then. There he is, the legendary Billy Crystal joining us. Oh. Billy, how you doing?
Good. Legendary means old. Is that what that is?
Yes. Well,
exactly. There's a legendary Paul O'Neill.
And did he get it? Yes, he did. So Volpe is out. 1 away here in the 6th. So if you wonder what, Billy Crystal does on an off night, you come to the game, right?
Yeah. It's a beautiful place, isn't it?
It's a good place to hit, I'll tell you that.
Oh, man. The last game was out in New York. Judge hit the first pitch for a home run in the second deck. And I got that on video. So here, we was just sitting there. I just got here because it took 8 hours to get here from L.A. And we flew.
Yes.
And so I took a still and said, I should take a video. So I went to adjust it, and the ball was in the left center field bleachers. When he hits a ball, it's just insane.
We were talking about it. It's like when he and Stanton hit home runs, it's like the microphone's a different sound, right?
Here's the 1-0 to Soto. 2-0. Are you liking this Yankee team? I know you watch all the time.
I'm loving this Yankee team. I love the energy of this team. I love the pitching's been phenomenal, and it's going to get even better when Cole comes back. Defense has been great. I mean, they're exciting, and they feel younger and refreshed. You know.
Mm-hmm. I think this guy at the plate has a lot to do with it. Bringing him over here has really changed a lot of aspects of the way this team plays.
Well, what it does to the lineup is amazing too. When you have you get a kid with 22 straight games. You know, Volpe's been terrific. Then this guy's one of the great players in the league, and then there's the monster.
So I got to ask you, Bill. I mean, I know you've done Grammys, you've done all the stuff, the big shows. You got to be a little nervous. You're sitting next to Michael Kay over here, you know. No, really.
I'm one of the. Have I done 3 center stages?
2.
2.
Yeah.
So we're due for a 3rd.
Yeah, we got to revive center stage first.
I was a scrub. I got
that
on
might
early.
be the one to do it. 3-1 and a walk. Oh, they called it a strike. He thought it was a walk. So to count 3-2.
I thought Angel retired.
Yeah, he did. I thought you thought it was immediately too.
Jeez.
And the payoff.
Oh.
Drilled to right field. Foul. Now, Billy, you were in New York. You're working on a series, right?
Yeah, we just finished. We're in post-production now. Hope it'll be on in the fall for Apple. One of the best things I've ever been involved with. It's called Before. And it's a psychodrama. It's a whole different world for me, and I loved every second of it.
So you're serious in it?
Yeah.
And you're practicing now? Is that?
I'm a method actor all the time.
So I've heard the whole story about Michael Kay. Growing up, Bobby Mercer was his guy. I mean, you've been a Yankee fan your whole life. Who was your guy? Who brought you to the Yankees?
Mickey.
It was Mickey?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
You know, when you hear Judge hit the ball like that, the last time I heard that really was Mantle.
Mickey?
It just sounded different, Paul. It just sounded.
And here it is.
Hold your ears, Billy.
See?
It's so funny because the generations now, I mean, 99 was such an awkward number. Now it's like you see it everywhere.
Fly ball right field on the run. Adele toward the line. Can't make the play. Had a chance, but couldn't make the play.
So we got 99s all over the stadium because that's like the new cool thing. And we got a whole generation of Mickeys running around because they were named after Mickey Mantle, right?
True.
Oh, you could see Sandoval not pleased. He's got to pitch the Judge again.
What a way to show up your right field.
He just yelled at him. Giving this guy a second chance?
1 on, 1 out.
Ooh.
0-2. Look at the month of May that he's had. An OPS of 1.391. Hitting 367 after a real slow start. You know, he hit his 18th home run in the 4th on May 30th. A couple of years ago when he hit 62. 18 home runs.
Really?
Yep.
It's a pretty good pace.
And that year he got off to a great start.
Well, they're going to settle down Sandoval, and here comes Ron Washington to talk with Edwin Moscoso.
You should talk to the right fielder.
Hey, Billy, you're allowed to say anything you want up here.
Am I going to get fined?
Well, they wanted a strike on that one, both on the call and on the check.
Yeah.
So Ron Washington has his say. Count 1 and 2 on Judge. 1 on, 1 out. Stanton's on deck. Yankees lead 2-1. We're in the 6th. And the Yankee fans getting loud here. Swing and a miss. Got him nonetheless. Now, we wanted to have a good memory for you. This was you in spring training.
They made me shave. Oh, so you show that? You show the less? You were in the booth.
There was a foul ball. No, I was on the team that year. Yeah, I remember eating in that Italian restaurant the night before.
Oh, that's right. Yes, we saw each other the night before.
And he had to throw you a breaking ball. I mean, really.
2 in a row. And they were yelling at him from the dugout. Straight, something straight. And then A-Rod stopped and gave me the ball that I struck out with. I think it's the first time in baseball history that's happened. And it was a thrill of my life. You mentioned the Grammys, the Oscars, big thing. That was my most favorite thing I've ever done.
More than the Oscars, huh? Wow.
Because you don't have to wear a tuxedo.
Exactly. But you have to wear a pinstripe suit, though.
Nice pinstripes.
Yeah. Look, plus I wore a cup when I did the Oscars anyway. It's that front row. You never know.
As Chris Rock proved.
Yeah.
1-2. One on, 2 outs. 2-1 Yankees lead. So Mantle was your favorite player. Who's your favorite player now?
Well, it's got to be Judge. I love watching him. I love his discipline. I love his skills. I love that he runs the bases the way he does. He does everything right. He slides great. I mean, the power is insane. He plays a great center field. Back up. Ooh.
Whoa.
See, Michael, you can't go to your right. You just can't go to your right.
Our stage manager, John Reynolds, just ducked. Didn't even try to make the catch. I don't go for those, Billy. I can get a ball downstairs. Bounced up there. Gets away and allows Soto to go to second.
That is just a baseball play. I mean, 2 outs, you see the ball, you kind of anticipate something going in the dirt. And with 2 outs, as soon as you see it in the dirt, no hesitation whatsoever. Make the catcher throw you out. I mean, that's a great play on Soto's part. Billy, we had a good read on that, but we didn't even budge.
No, I didn't have to.
Line drive, right field. Adele is there to put it away. No runs, no hits, no errors. 1 man left. That's Billy Christie. Stay for one more half inning?
Sure.
This MLB season, FanDuel is taking you out to every ball game. New customers bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if you win.
Hi. Deprioritized. But it's a work call. Oh, a work call? Deprioritized.
T-Mobile home internet relies on cell phone towers, so when their network gets busy,
Not the fridge. Come on.
you can be deprioritized.
It's too bad. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
Forget T-Mobile cell phone internet. Get home internet that puts you first. Get Spectrum.
Whoa, if you want my 2 cents on interest rates, we got options.
My 2 cents. This one's priced to sell.
My 2 cents?
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 Here's my 2 cents. I'm planning for the future. Interest plus interest equals more interest. Come on, now. You can do that.
Hi, Joan. Perfect timing. I have a few questions.
Let's look at your plan and see what makes sense for you.
This is the matchup you look for.
Well, this will make Billy Crystal smile.
And a lot of other people.
Yeah.
Gave Larson the only run he would need in his unprecedented achievement.
That's the perfect game. Yeah. See how he could barely get down the steps.
Mantle led the charge.
You know?
You know, today is the anniversary, 1956, when he almost hit the ball out of Yankee Stadium.
That was my first game.
That was your first game?
My first game.
That happened today in 1956.
My very, very first game. And it was Memorial Day. It was a Wednesday. We didn't have the 4-day holidays then. And my dad was in the music business, and we actually had Louis Armstrong seats. This is the program from that day.
Wow.
Fly ball to Judge.
We're getting a history lesson up here, folks.
See?
This is also, it's on his phone.
Yeah. Well, I took a picture to send it to someone the other day, and they were very nice because we were in Louis' seats, and they took the program in to be signed. So Mantle signed it. You can see there.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Bob Turley, Hank Bauer, Johnny Cooks. And Mantle, I met in '77 on the Dinah Shore show when I was about to do soap, and he re-signed it. You can see there.
That's amazing
see how
stuff.
Yeah.
So you saved that program because that was your first game?
Of course. My brothers and I, and these are ticket stubs.
Was it 1956?
56, yeah. May 30th, off the facade.
Yeah, they estimated that it could have gone 600 feet. That's what I read. Because Adele, who is the right fielder, StatCast had him at 512 feet last year in the minor leagues. It's the longest home run since StatCast started. 512 feet from AAA or the major leagues, and they estimated that Mickey's could have gone over 600.
Yeah, and there's one in Detroit that they said was going to go like 640 or something like that. Yeah.
So when he hits that home run, are you thinking, well, this is normal. This happens all the time?
Yes. Well, who was your guy? You know, after you see something like that and you're 8 years old. The thing was, there was a priest sitting in front of us. And when that sound happened, he stood up, and all I saw was the back of his black suit and the little bit of the white collar, and he cursed. It was like, oh, what the... It was amazing. And you never forget that.
And then you became his friend. How cool is that?
It was crazy, you know, and it ends up... Bob Costas and I wrote his eulogy together in Dallas, which Bob delivered so perfectly and magnificently, like only Bob could do.
You know, it's funny because coming over an Old Timers Day, that was always the big thing is, you know, can you meet Joe DiMaggio? Can you meet Mickey Mantle? And I'll never forget the first time I met him. He just had that like little kid boyish smile.
Always did.
It was just like, the first time I saw him, I was like, wow, this is Mickey Mantle.
And the thing about him, Paul, was you talk about, you know, Judge is 6'8", 280.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mickey was 5'10", 195. Mm-hmm. And apparently tore his ACL when he was 18 years old in the World Series, playing right field against, actually, Willie Mays hit the pop fly. And they didn't know how to repair it then, and so he played his entire career with it with no ACL. That's why it was taped up so much. There he is. You can see the little hitch in his step. Mm-hmm. But he was so charismatic. That's against the Pirates in '60.
Wow. We don't even need graphics at the
No, because I know that, you know, he hit it over the right center field wall at Forbes Field over a tree with like 457, right-handed the other way. I mean, come on.
Mm-hmm.
So when you got to know him and he's older, was he bitter about the fact that he had to play hurt on what could have been?
No, he was frustrated with himself that he didn't take care of himself the way he felt he could.
1-1 on Shawnuel. Chop the third, Cabrera. Another 1-2 inning for Rodon. Billy, it's always great to see you.
Great to see you, Michael.
I know you're here with your family. Thank you for dropping by.
Good
Always
memories for me,
Paul.
Billy, to see you up here.
Bye, everybody. Good night, Janice.
Admit it, nothing eclipses Yankee baseball. Nothing. Drill deep to right field. There it goes. See ya. Swinging a missing chase. judge. Track, wall, see ya.
There's no way we can start the game without let's do it.
You're way shorter than I thought you'd be. There's a shirtless selfie of me by the dumbbells. Here I am. I do air drumming. I'm a competitive air drummer.
Oh, wow.
By the way, I forgot my wallet at home, so sugar mama.
Will you excuse me?
The Hyundai Tucson with advanced tech and safety features. There's joy in every journey. Lease an all-wheel drive Tucson for $229 a month, or get 3.99% APR, or up to $2,000 bonus cash. Hurry, offers end soon.
New Icy Hot Pro Massaging Balm. Easy to grip and massage, and the power of 2 max strength pain relievers. Ice works fast, heat makes it last. New Icy Hot Pro Massaging Balm.
Budweiser has believed in Folds of Honor for 14 years. Today, we honor our veterans and the 52,000 scholarships awarded to their families. Every limited edition case sold supports military families.
Deep into the night and gone. What a night.
Yankees Baseball on Yes is brought to you in part by Bet365. Whatever the sport, whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. By Buick, visit your local tri-state Buick dealers. And by the New York Lottery, get out there and play. He knew those highlights as they were just unfolding in front of us.
Unbelievable. Those were memories for him. And, the memories for me were, he became very good friends with Joe Torre. And he used to, even during the playoffs, would be out taking ground balls and flying on the planes with us. It just, it was a cool time.
Adam Simber takes over for Sandoval. He'll face Verdugo as we start the 7th. Very quietly, Paul. 3, 6, 9, 12. 14 in a row retired by Rodon.
Yeah, Rodon, we've been talking about how good he has been lately. Well, he's good again tonight, and it's just that he's able to use both sides of the plate now. And I've said it before, I think Andy Pettit has really helped him to the point where you could throw a changeup away once in a while, and it really sets up for what he wants to do. And that's his good hard fastball and that curveball or slider down and into righties.
Not too much negative to go over. Just one hit. That's a home run by O'Hoppe. Hasn't walked a batter, struck out 5. Three and 2 on the leadoff batter here in the 7th, Alex Verdugo. Paul mentioned this earlier. Who's going to close for the Yankees? It's probably not going to be Clay Holmes. They don't use him 3 days in a row. Wow. So who will it be? And maybe they don't even need a closer. He's only at 73 pitches. Maybe Rodon closes his own game.
Not really what you expected coming into this series. Yankees, plowing through these teams, just hitting home run. These have been close games. Another nail biter tonight at 2-1. Yankees offense not able to really explode.
He has 5 strikeouts, 5 Yankee strikeouts, brought to you by Audi and the 2024 Audi Q5. Visit your local tri-state Audi dealer today.
Yeah, again, over to what he wants to do is that good breaking ball down and into righties. He has had total control of that. Other than the O'Hoppe home run, he has just shut him down.
Runner goes, and that vacates the hole, and a base hit by LeMahieu through the right side. Verdugo will go to third. Yankees are set up. First and third, nobody out here in the 7th.
I don't know if that was a hit and run or DJ just saw him in motion and chopped it, but it worked either way. This might be Aaron Boone just putting him in motion to make DJ put the ball in play to the right side and work beautifully.
There's Gleyber Torres, and that forces the Angels to bring the infield in. Not all the way in. They're hedging their bet. Popped up. Shonowell. He puts it away. That's a big out for Simber.
Yeah, 2-to-1 game. That 2-to-1 game. This is a big run for the Yankees to try to get in right here. And again, that right side of the infield wide open. If you can drive the ball the other way. If you're Trevino, he's done well in these situations all year with men in scoring position.
And Trevino takes a strike.
Michael, I don't know that I've seen a second baseman. Paris has been all the way over by second base. I mean, the right side of the infield, hitter after hitter, is just wide open.
Way outside. The 3-1. And the bases are loaded for Oswaldo Cabrera.
When you see Simber's delivery, this is going to be a much better at bat for Cabrera, hitting from the left side. So now the Yankees are really in business with a left-handed hitter up against a side armor right-handed pitcher.
Barry Enright, the pitching coach, going over with Simber and the infielders. The game plan against Oswaldo.
This is odd in a 2-1 game, Michael. I mean, Simber is in there, obviously. He's had a good year for him, but nobody up at this point in the Angels bullpen in a 2-1 game.
And they tried to pick off at third, and just getting back is Verdugo. That's a timing play. They really executed it well.
Boy, it's good reaction for Verdugo. A lot of times, as you know, you're leading off, you want to get as far as you can down the line. You don't see that happen very often. That was a good try.
And there's a strike. Oswaldo has one career grand slam. Count 1-1, bases loaded. Yankees lead 2-1. Looking for some breathing room here. Two and one. On deck is Volpe. Three and one.
Simber, you can see his reaction. Thinks he's getting squeezed here a little bit, and had a couple close pitches go the Yankees' way this inning.
And that's going to force in a run as Cabrera works a walk. Jogging home is Verdugo. He'll touch home plate. And when he does, the Yankees lead 3-1.
You get that one in. Now you're looking to really break this game wide open. Anthony Volpe yet to have a hit today. Be a good way to keep that streak going and break this game wide open.
And a strike to Volpe. Volpe's 0 for 3. Strikeout, fly ball to center, and a ground ball to second. Still one man out with the bases loaded. Soto on deck. Infielders in for the Angels. Moore and Suarez, a couple of left-handers. Way outside, 2-1. Slice foul, 2-2. Volpe has one career grand slam. That was last year. Volpe crowd chanting his name here in Anaheim. Slices it foul again.
Yeah, looks like he's really trying to stay inside the ball right now, fouling everything off the other way. It's kind of the way you side armor. Kind of, you have to stay within it. If you get out front and kind of open up, that delivery's going to be tough.
Inside, 3-2. No place to put Volpe. LeMahieu at third. Trevino at second. Cabrera with his 21st rookie. He's at first. Way outside. Forces in another run. Here comes LeMahieu. He will score. Here comes Washington. He'll take out Simber, and the Yankees lead 4-1. So Simber just didn't have it. Walks 3 in a row to force in a couple of runs. Yankees have some breathing room, and the Angels go to the pen.
It's 10 feet. One shot makes you a soup for 24 hours.
Waiting for the break of day. Getting up to splash my face. Wanting just to stay away. Should I try to do something?
Make this a summer to share and save during the Kia Summer Sticker Sales Event in the 3-row Kia Sorrento, the tech-forward Sportage, the available all-wheel drive Seltos, or the IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus Telluride, each one recommended by Consumer Reports. This summer, visit your local Kia dealer and save. Lease a specially tagged 2024 Sportage LX for $229 a month.
You must be Isaac. Come on in. There's my pride and joy.
Beautiful stair renovation, sir.
And they're covered with your home and auto bundle with Progressive, so you get round-the-clock protection.
So is Gabby coming down?
Oh, she said she'll meet you at the prom.
It's time to name that Yankee, brought to you by Prevision. Here are the clues. The answer is Bobby Bonds. Played for the Yankees for 1 year. The Yankees traded Bobby Mercer to the Giants for Bobby Bonds, and then the Yankees traded Bobby Bonds to the Angels for Ed Figueroa and Mickey Rivers.
Wow.
Key components of the Yankee championship teams. Jose Suarez comes on to face Juan Soto. Tell you what, when that trade was made, little big-headed Michael Kay was almost in tears.
When Bobby left?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh. That was tough. Bases remain loaded for Soto. Yankees lead 4-1. Back at short and second for the double play. Grounded, fair, inside first and down the right field line. Trevino scores, Cabrera scores. Here comes Volpe. He'll score. It's a bases-clearing triple for Soto, and the Yankees have broken it open. They lead 7-1.
Well, the Yankees have been waiting for this big inning all series, really, just to try to put the Angels away. With one swing of the bat after a couple walks, Juan Soto gets on top of one and just chops it right down the right field line. And what a wonderful sight this is when you're hitting, because you can see it running down the line, get down there all the way to third base for Soto.
Strike to Judge. Soto now with 49 runs batted in. A 3-run triple. One and one.
That guy's good. You know that, Michael?
He soaks it in. Two and one. Foul back, 2-2.
Well, all of a sudden with this big inning, Michael, you were talking, who was going to close this close game when it was 2-1 if it got to that point. Now, it might be a lot easier decision for Aaron Boone. You've thrown this 5 spot up and you look at it as a 7-1 lead. Not finished.
Swing and a miss. Judge down on strikes. Take a look at the Prevagen career resume of Bobby Bonds. One of 2 players with 300 or more home runs and 400 or more stolen bases. The other one, his son. 3-time All-Star, 3 Gold Gloves, 32 home runs, 30 stolen bases for the Yankees in 1975. First 30-30 season in Yankee history. Chop up the middle, backhanded by Paris. He'll get Stanton, and that'll do it. But the Yankees score 5 runs, a big blow, a bases-loaded triple by Soto. Time for the stretch.
I had a congenital heart defect, and my whole life people were telling me that I wouldn't be able to have kids.
I've had 2 pregnancy losses. Never thought I could experience something so deeply painful.
At New York Presbyterian, we help patients face pregnancy with hope instead of fear.
Seeing her today with 2 children, it's amazing.
I'm Patriotic Kenny.
And hi, I'm Amanda on TikTok.
My scooter broke down. I went into a depression.
How do you feel about that?
Pretty sad.
And I posted it to show that Kenny's not always happy. Within 24 hours, people had donated over $5,000.
Oh, you're kidding.
We'd set up the Patriotic Kenny Foundation to give mobility scooters to veterans.
It has changed my life tremendously.
None of this would have happened without TikTok.
My name's Jorge Gaviria, and this is my business, Hacienda. I chose my Spark Cash Plus card from Capital One because I earn unlimited 2% cash back on everything I buy. And with no preset spending limit, my purchasing power adapts to my business needs. What's in your wallet?
Brian
Rocco, Jack Curry here with your Ford update. Well, Jack, you talked about in the pregame not having those traffic jams on the bases. The Yankees took care of that with 5 runs in that 7th, which seemed like plenty for Carlos Rodon.
Yeah, he's the beneficiary of that inning, and he deserves it with the way that he has pitched, Ryan. He's retired his last 14. The fastball and slider have been his best pitches. The Angels 1 for 16 against those, but he sprinkled in the cutter, the change, and the curve as well.
Pitch count in great shape as well as we send it back out to Anaheim.
Thank you, Ryan. Let's take a look at the game summary. 7-4-0 for the Yankees. Just 1 hit for the Angels. O'Hoppy's home run. Sandoval won 6 innings, 2 hits, 2 runs. Rodon's been great. Aaron Judge, a 2-run home run in the 4th, gave the Yankees the lead. Juan Soto padded that lead with a 3-run triple in the top of the 7th. Rengifo is 0 for 2 against Rodon. The only base runner against Rodon didn't stay in the bases that long. He circled him. That was Logan O'Hoppe. That's how good Rodon's been. 1-1. Crowd here on a beautiful Thursday evening, 36,312. So 3 big crowds.
Yeah, I think this was the largest one, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. This guy down the line, slicing, foul.
You know, Michael, I did check, and I was talking to Verdugo coming in the ballpark. We were walking. You remember you were telling the story. And O'Hoppe's home run yesterday did go above the yellow line there in right field.
Mm-hmm.
And that scoreboard used to be in play. And they kind of changed it when Ohtani was here to give him a shot to hit some home runs the other way.
Two and 2 on Rengifo. 3 and 2. And Rengifo works a walk to start the 7th. First walk issued by Rodon. Taylor Ward 0 for 2. Dropped a changeup in there for a strike. Upstairs. Another change. 1-1.
Looks like he's trying to mix some other pitches in and then put them away with that breaking ball down and in. But he's been so good. Then he had the long break. I know getting 5 runs is a great thing. It's a long time to be off the mound.
Now he's disgusted with himself, and Trevino senses that, wants to go out and talk with him. While they're talking, Paul, today's the anniversary of Derek Jeter's first hit in the big leagues.
That's right. He went 0 for 5 the day before and then ended up getting a base hit, right?
Off of Tim Belcher. So the count 2-1 on Taylor Ward. Now 2-2.
That's the way baseball is. Who would ever know? You know, Derek Jeter gets his first hit, Michael. And the first person to congratulate him is the first baseman for the Mariners, who was Tino Martinez, who later became teammates, right?
And one of his closest friends.
Yep.
That's a base hit through the left side of the infield for Ward. Verdugo will get the ball in. So first and second, nobody out for the Angels here in the 7th. Take a look at Jeter's first hit.
Derek Jeter steps in and gets his first major league hit. His first.
Brian Butterfield, the first base coach, and then Tino will step over and hold him on and congratulate him. Here's Kevin Pillar. He has an 11-game hitting streak, but he's 0 for 2. First and second. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 7th. Couldn't hold up on the slider. It's been such a good pitch for Rodon. The count 0-1.
All of a sudden, Rodon in a kind of a jam here to start off the 7th. And now their hottest hitter, Pillar's up there. He has been on an 11-game hitting streak on fire.
He dialed that up to 98 miles an hour.
Been known to do that, throw harder as the game goes on.
Line drive down the left field line. It's a fair ball. It'll go into the corner. Rengifo scores. Ward's going to stop at third. It's an RBI double for Pillar, and it's 7-2 Yankees.
Well, you can hear he just said it's a good pitch. No way he got to this to keep it fair. But see him pull his hands in and just rifled it down the line and did not hook the baseball, so it stayed fair. Now the Angels answering back to the 5 spot. The Yankees put up the inning before, the top of the inning.
Well, Aaron Boone takes the ball from Rodon. He'll call for the bullpen. So 6 innings plus for Rodon.
Is it possible to be more capable and more practical? Be able to perform here and here. Make a statement while barely making a sound. And command the road, as well as what lies ahead. How we get there matters. Get exceptional offers at your local Audi dealer.
MLB season, FanDuel is taking you out to every ball game. New customers bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if you win.
This is the moment.
That's entertainment.
You can't write this stuff.
This is the matchup you live for.
Come out to Yankee Stadium on Wednesday, June 5th, when the Yankees take on the Twins. It's Juan Soto basketball jersey night. First 18,000 guests in attendance receive a Juan Soto basketball jersey, courtesy of Canon. Tickets are going fast, so get yours today at Yankees.com. So Ian Hamilton make his 20th appearance for the Yankees. You see his numbers. He'd been on the COVID IL. Now activated and coming into a big spot here. Second and third, nobody out. Pillar extended his hitting streak to 12 straight with that double. Yankees play the infield back. They lead 7-2. Here's O'Hoppe. (0-1). So the Yankees streak of 5+ innings and 2 or fewer runs by starters, it's in jeopardy right now if one of those runners score. Grounded foul. 0-2. Missed outside 1-2. Take a look at O'Hoppy's home run on StatCast 3D by Google Cloud. 108.4 off the bat. Traveled 406 feet. Just missed the outside corner. That's the line as of now. The 2 runs. That's subject to change with the 2 runners on base. His responsibility. Swing and a miss. Oh, Hoppy down on strikes.
Boy, everything away. Slider. Went with the 1 fastball to set up this other breaking ball away. Big strikeout.
So here's Joe Adell. Adell is 0 for 2. A lot of swings and misses with Adell. He's 0 for his last 17.
Another guy that if you get ahead, you can really expand things either down and away or up out of the strike zone, as Heel did last night.
And another strike. So now they get ahead. Let's see what they do against Adell. Swing and a miss. Adell down on strikes.
Well, what a job by Hamilton. Come in, get a couple strikeouts with a man on third base, nobody out. Now you got an opportunity with 2 outs to get out of this jam. Rodon loves it.
Pitch way outside to Neto. Blocked there by Trevino. And a strike.
With the ability to throw that breaking ball 2-0 and get a good strike. Just can't sit fastball. But again, you've got first base open where you don't really want to give in.
Up and in, 3-1 on Neto. Tucker's on deck. Way outside, so Neto walks to load the bases. And they call Tucker back, and they're going to send up Willie Calhoun to pinch hit.
Well, Willie Calhoun from the left side's an advantage for Anaheim to be able to throw up a lefty here. Aaron Boone heading to the mound.
And that's going to do it for Hamilton, who faces the 3 batters. And they will call on Caleb Ferguson, face the pinch hitter Calhoun with the bases loaded, 2 outs.
50. Right now, you can go online and buy a hand-drawn portrait for $50 titled Andy Pettit, The Stare. 1. Growing up, you used to play a game called corkball using 1 penny and a bat.
First of all, how do you know all this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The YouTube video of you snagging a fan's popcorn has 1,169,839 views.
Took him a ball the next inning. I said, thanks for popcorn, signed it.
This is the moment.
That's entertainment.
You can't write this stuff.
This is the matchup you live for.
Powered by the TurboMax engine. With the confidence of 430 pound-feet of best-in-class standard torque. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Current eligible GMC lessees can get this low-mileage lease on this 2024 Sierra Elevation for around $399 per month. We are professional-grade GMC.
Yankees Baseball on Yes is brought to you in part by FanDuel. Right now, new FanDuel customers can get $150 in bonus bets if your $5 bet wins. And by Hyundai, with a brand new Hyundai, there's joy in every journey. Some pretty good pitchers for both of these teams through the years. You like that guy.
Jimmy Key knew how to pitch, knew how to get the big outs, helped a lot of the young pitchers. Caleb Ferguson coming in, you look at the numbers, big at bat. Right here, Aaron Boone, because Hamilton had the three batters required, could go to the bullpen and get lefty on lefty against this pinch hitter.
Missed outside. There's no place to put Calhoun. It's 7-2. Yankees lead. We're in the bottom of the 7th inning here in Anaheim. Two and 0. It's 133 against lefties, just 15 at bats, 301 against righties. And Ferguson not able to throw a strike, 3-0. There's a strike, 3-1. Bat has not left his shoulder yet. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Line drive, it's a base hit to left field. 1 run scores. They hold up Pilar at third. It's an RBI pinch hit single for Calhoun. And now the Yankees lead by 4, 7-3.
Well, Ferguson really backed himself into a corner by getting down 3-0. And Calhoun can just sit on a dead red fastball, laces it the other way, just over Cabrera's head. But you know what? Pilar had a good jump. He's going to score, and he held him because Verdugo has such a good, strong arm in left field.
First time since May 11th that a starting pitcher has given up 3 runs in an outing. As the 2 runners he left on base were allowed to score. Now, 2 of the runners belong to Hamilton. The runner at first belongs to Caleb Ferguson. 0-1 on Paris. Now 0-2.
Well, you see that average with Paris at 125. This is the out that you have to have if you're Ferguson.
1-2. Grounded to short. They go to second, get the force, and that will do it. But the Angels score 2 runs. They leave the bases loaded. We go to the 8th at 7-3 Yanks.
Yes Network is now streaming on Fubo. Watch the Yankees and more of your New York teams. Streaming live on all your devices. Plus, over 350 top channels. Start watching at FuboTV.com.
Teachers are dynamic leaders, shaping a new generation. Innovating how they teach to prepare students for our fast-changing world. Achieving this takes skill and expertise. They're tireless explorers, creatively discovering a universe of solutions. Telling stories, experimenting, inspiring, mentoring, connecting cultures, and connecting with each other. Leading by example. Experience the unique joy of helping students thrive. Teaching is a journey that shapes lives. Are you ready? Explore teaching at teach.org.
At First Tee, we teach kids how to play golf, but that's not our end game. Golf is simply our means to teach life lessons that build inner strength, self-confidence, and resilience.
It's more than a game. It helps them be more independent, more secure. It has given them more confidence, and I think that helps them with everything else.
Come join us at First Tee.
Upcoming schedule after tonight, the Yankees will hop on a plane and head north to San Francisco. They meet the Giants for a 3-game set to end this 10-day, 9-game, 3-city road trip. Then back home after a Monday off day, 3 against the Twins and 3 against the L.A. Dodgers. Hyundai Scoreboard, 8th inning, 7-3 Yanks. And there's a strike to Alex Verdugo. Suarez still in. Grounded to Neto. 1 away.
Well, you look back at last inning, pretty good damage control. Hamilton came in and got a couple big strikeouts. Then Ferguson gives up the single, but then gets the out. So he only gave up a couple runs where Anaheim could have really got back into the game.
Here's LeMahieu. Kind of jump-started that 7th inning with Verdugo on base. He took off for second, whole right side open. He punched the single through and made it first and third. Yankees ended up scoring 5 to turn a 2-1 lead into a 7-1 lead. So the 2 runs by the Angels, the bottom of the 7th, not exactly crushing. Tommy Kahnle heating up. Got a piece of O'Hoppe.
And DJ, good swing, found it right back off his mask.
Foul back here. Full count on DJ, 1 for 3 tonight. Suarez deals. Another foul ball. This will be the 9th pitch of the at-bat upcoming. Missed inside. A walk to LeMahieu. There's Gleyber Torres, 0 for 2 with a walk. Whatever happens in this inning, no matter what happens in this inning, Anthony Volpe will get another at bat to extend his hitting streak. Had a bases loaded walk in the 7th, got an RBI, but still looking for a hit. So extended his on base streak to 26 straight. But the hitting streak remains at 21 with his 0 for 3. Two and one.
As Suarez can't find the strike zone, the Yankees are just going to laser in that right down the middle. It's just like anything outside, inside, just take. Just look for something to drive out over the plate.
Fouled away, makes the seats. Driven into left center field. That's going to be trouble. It's a base hit, and it goes all the way to the warning track. DJ LeMahieu will be held up at third. It's a double for Gleyber Torres. Nice play by Pilar to cut that off on the warning track. If it gets to the wall, they wave home LeMahieu.
Yeah, Pilar got rid of it as quick as he could. Just heaved it to try to keep the ball. DJ LeMahieu from scoring, and it worked. Gleyber just smokes one. Beats Pilar, who's a good defensive outfielder. And look, he just off balance. Get rid of the ball. Get it into the cutoff man where you can try to stave a run with DJ.
Well, the Angels bring the infield in for Trevino. Second and third, one man out. That one is ripped into center field. That's going to get a run in. Pilar makes the catch. Tagging LeMahieu, he'll score. The throw comes into the shortstop Neto. It's a sac fly for Trevino as Torres moves to third, and the Yankees have 8 runs.
You're starting to see why Anaheim is in the position they are, and it's the pitching. I mean, they had shut down the Yankees. All of a sudden now, Yankees starting to tack on runs up to 8 to this point.
Yankees had 2 hits from the first through the 6th inning. And in these last 2 innings, they have 3 hits, and that's where they've scored a good deal of their runs. Ground ball to third. Rengifo won't get Cabrera for the final out. Yankees add a run on 1 hit. 1 man left. We go to the bottom of the 8th.
Get $7,500 purchase allowance on most 2024 Cadillac Lyriq models. Visit your local Cadillac dealer today.
This summer's hottest blockbuster isn't a movie. It's a spicy new wrap from Jimmy John's, starring ghost pepper cheese and introducing firecracker chips. The reviews are in. This summer, it's gonna be a hot one. Jimmy John's new firecracker wrap.
All the makings of an epic main event. Two of the very best. Islam Makhachev.
That's the best lightweight in the world.
Dustin Poirier.
He's here to get his hand raised. What a fantastic matchup.
This is going to be a great fight.
Ion. Electrified. Hanguk Tire.
Discover customer service. This is Maya.
Oh, hi, Maya. You robots are sounding more human every day.
At Discover, everyone can talk to a human representative.
All right, prove it.
Wait, are you a robot?
24/7 U.S.-based customer service.
How would I prove that I'm not?
Let's take a look at the exit velocity presented by Spectrum, and this is on the Aaron Judge two-run home run in the fourth inning. 110 miles per hour off the bat, traveled 433 feet. Total bases through May, both Soto and Judge have 129. You see the guys that are ahead of them. Well, Soriano, underrated. He could really play. Tommy Kahnle hits Shonowell to start off the eighth inning.
Hey, you do look back at the numbers of Soriano. He had over 400 home runs, right?
Yep. That's the first base runner against Kahnle since he's come off the IL. And that brings up Rengifo. And a strike. Hit shortly and grabbed by Torres. There's one. And the throw pulls LeMahieu off the bag, allowing Rengifo to reach.
Oh, what a grab by Glaber. This ball's hit hard, and he just lunges and stabs at it, comes up with it, but is moving so quick. Very hard to keep the timing together on this double play with Volpe. The hot shot there, Michael.
Pretty nice play. Here's Taylor Ward. Outside, 1-0.
Well, Tommy Kahnle has always had that great changeup. He'll throw in any count, and a good one there. 2-0.
Three and one. One on, one out. Yankees lead by 5, bottom of the 8th. And Canely walks Ward. So first and second one out. And that brings up Kevin Pillar.
Pillar had the big hit earlier in the game to get Rodon out of the game, but he has been swinging one of the hotter bats in baseball.
Angels got him when he was designated for assignment from the White Sox on April 30th. He's been great for them.
It's because of the Mike Trout injury, right? To replace him.
And the White Sox signed Tommy Pham, so they DFA'd Kevin Pillar. Angels is 9th team in the last 6 seasons. And you could say, if you're an optimist, you know what? A lot of teams like his stuff. 35 years old. 12th big league season. His longest stretch was in Toronto from 2013 through the 19th season. 2-1. Two and two. Canely pitched on Tuesday, which is 4 pitches. Did not pitch in game 2. Grounded up the middle, just over the bag. Labor gets one, goes to first. It's a double play. Doubling up Pillar, 4-4-3. We go to the 9th.
Dad, don't forget about my new cleats.
Sweetie, I can't make it to Dick's this week.
Have you heard of Dix.com?
I heard of Dix.com. Have I heard of Dix.com? Whoa.
Don't overthink it. Let's go shopping.
Actually, what I need are some cleats.
How about one of these?
Great.
Done. Anything else?
No,
Golf clubs?
not for me.
Yeah,
For a friend.
of course.
Anyone impressed with how fast that was?
Yeah,
I know. I went to Dix.com.
Thank you. I love you.
Well, I went to Dix.com. Ever heard of it?
Yeah, I told you about that.
Recipes. Recipes that are more than their ingredients. Recipes written by hand and lost to time can now be analyzed and restored using the power of Dell AI, preserving memories and helping to write new ones.
Eyes on me, brand new drip is what they see. Diamonds on my beef, brand new whip is what they see.
In my bag like a bunch of groceries, all this cheese and grease just come to me.
Freedom you can't take your eyes off. The new 2024 Jeep Wrangler and Gladiator. Jeep, there's only one.
Top off this Memorial Day with $2,000 bonus cash allowance on 2024 Jeep Wrangler gas-powered models and Jeep Gladiator. Stop by your local dealer for a test drive and experience open-air freedom today.
This is the matchup you live for.
Well, let's check out the T-Mobile coverage cam. We had the coverage cam on Anthony Volpe, and this is what he's done in his 4 plate appearances. A fly ball to center after the strikeout in the first, a ground ball to second. And then in the 7th inning, he walked with the bases loaded. That continues his on-base streak to 26 games, but here he is leading up the 9th inning, his last chance to extend his 21-game hit streak. And there's a strike from Suarez.
Yeah, Mike, when you're up in the 9th and you got a 21-game hitting streak, yeah, it's on your mind.
Just missed the second base bag. And he is 0 for 4 today with that walk. Hits the bag, he has a hitting streak that goes to 22.
Yeah, played him right up the middle. Ball hit hard, and you're right, just missed second base where it could have ricocheted anywhere.
Crowd give him a standing ovation behind the Yankee dugout. That's where a lot of the Yankee fans have been sitting. And they knew exactly what was going on there, and a hand of appreciation for the 21-game streak. Last time up, Soto with a bases-loaded triple. Cleared the bases, picked up 3 ribbies. RBIs number 47, 48, and 49 on the year. And down goes Soto. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Fans, go to @YesNetwork on X and vote for the Monitor Einstein Player of the Week. Is number 1, Aaron Judge. Number 2, Luis Gil. Or number 3, Anthony Volpe. All good choices. So here's Judge. Judge with a home run in the 4th inning gave the Yankees the lead. They haven't looked back since. Two and 0. Two one on Judge. Three and 1. Eight runs on 5 hits for the Yankees. 3 runs on 4 hits for the Angels. And the count goes full at 3-2. Michael Tonkin is warming in the Yankee bullpen. Swing and a miss. Judge down on strikes. Yankees go down in order against Suarez. And we'll go to the bottom of the ninth. Last licks coming up for the Angels. Yankees lead by 5.
With Instacart, everything you love from ShopRite is in your phone. Keep earning Price Plus Club points and explore more savings in the app. Order now and get delivery in as fast as 30 minutes. With Instacart, everything you love from ShopRite is in your phone. Keep earning Price Plus Club points and explore more savings in the app. Order now.
Well, fans, after the final, I'll get highlights, analysis, clubhouse interviews, and hear from Aaron Boone on the Manager's Report. Plus, a look ahead to the upcoming series with the Giants. All coming up on the W.B. Mason Yankees postgame. Michael Tonkin takes over. 5th Yankee pitcher, Carlos Rodon. in line, pick up a 7th victory. Now, if the Yankees win this game, they'll be just the 7th Yankee team in history to win 14 of their first 18 series. Last time it happened was 2022. Then you were on the team in 1998. 1928, 1932, 1939, 1949. Now, the Yankees have 8 runs on 5 hits, and here's a strange stat. The last time the Yankees scored 8 or more runs on 5 or fewer hits was September 18th of 1995 against the Red Sox. This is only the 9th time in franchise history.
Wow. Yeah, only one big long home run by Aaron Judge back in the 4th.
A lot of walks in that 5-run 7th, though, and the big triple. There's a ground ball. Volpe gets O'Hoppe. 1 away. So if the Yankees hold on, they would have won 4 of the first 6 games on this West Coast swing. And then a 3-game set against the Giants in San Francisco starts tomorrow night.
We better get to Frisco, Michael. We got a game tomorrow night.
Pitch to Adele is outside. Joe is 0 for 3. He's 0 for his last 18. Had a really good April. Has really struggled in May. Former highly touted prospect. They thought he was going to be a bust, and then he showed signs in April of what they thought he was going to be, but right back to struggling here in May. Got all the physical skills. And a strike. 1-2. Chop foul. Another foul ball.
2 choppers off the plate, Michael. You can't even try to do that.
Foul back here. There's a ground ball to Volpe. Bobbles again, and Adele will reach. That'll be an E6. I shouldn't jump to conclusions.
Yeah, I think you can give him an error here, Michael. The ball right at him. He just juggled it, couldn't get the handle.
Oh, 0-1 on Neto. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Yankees lead 8-3. They won last night. And trying to take the series, it would be the Angels' 9th home series loss.
Opposed to 0 wins, huh? Yeah, it's tough to come home in a beautiful ballpark like this and just know you're going to get waxed every series.
And if they lose this game, they'll be 7-21 in the 28 games at home. Almost got that ball boy sitting on the stool. Might have gotten the camera on the side. Two and two. High fly ball. Judge with the catch. Yankees 1 out away. How about this? The longest drought in all major American sports of a team not being over 500. It's a tie between the Angels, the Royals, and the New York Jets. Last time that happened was 2015.
Wow.
And the longest drought without being in the playoffs, the Jets 2010, Sabres 2011, and the Tigers and the Angels 2014. Calhoun pops it up, left side. See if anybody gets there.
You waited to the bottom of the ninth to give me that stuff. Huh?
I want you to think about it tonight.
I'm going home with it.
And all you did was make the playoffs all the time.
Wow.
Jets are hoping to change that this season. One and one on Calhoun. Calhoun with an RBI pinch hit single against Caleb Ferguson in the 7th inning. Hit it over the leaping try of Cabrera at third. Runner goes, no throw, as Adele takes second. Eight-3 Yankees. And the Angels down to their final strike. Two balls, two strikes, two outs. Now 3-2. The whole right side of the stands are Yankee fans. It's like you're looking at a red version of the Bronx, and they're all standing up waiting for the win. And they might get what they want with this fly ball to Verdugo. He'll put it away. And the Yankees win 8-3. They win another
ball game
series.
over. Yankees win.
The
Yankees win.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. In a city that doesn't sleep, and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that never sleeps and find I'm a number one, top of the list, king of the hill, a number one. These little town blues are melting away. I'm gonna make a brand new start of it in old New York. And if I can make it there, I'm gonna make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York, New Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can